This past Sunday, we took a look at Kevin O'Leary's thoughts on the stock market. Today, we're going to take a look at his thoughts on crypto, so stay tuned.
But now at the institutional level, if you're sitting with a sustainability committee on top of the investment committee, you have to go through their filter first. And their filter has been very clouded by this debate around sustainability and coin mining. You know, there's many miners, particularly in Asia and other foreign countries, that actually burn coal to make Bitcoin. Well, that's not okay anymore. And that's why this debate has come to the fore. But I see it's important and it's a good thing, because if we can resolve this, we can open up the floodgate, the log jam, if you would, of institutional money that wants to allocate to Bitcoin. So I, as a Bitcoin owner, want the institutional buyer to be my incremental buyer. That way I can see price appreciation. We're going to be stuck in a rut here till we resolve this issue.
Over a month ago, Kevin took a lot of heat for his thoughts on the sustainability of crypto mining and how that prevents institutions from buying in. Well, soon after that, Elon Musk himself gave his beliefs and announced that Tesla would not accept Bitcoin until more sustainable methods of mining are available. Well, we know what happened. This caused a big fuss and a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. And over the next couple of weeks, we saw the crypto markets plummet. This is something Kevin was well aware of, as he is extremely active talking with institutions and understands their mindset and how they operate. Institutions have a team of people that review every detail about a company before they will ever consider investing with them. They will review their safety records, environmental records, check forums to see what people think of them, etc. As of now, less than 1% of institutions globally carry crypto as an asset class on their balance sheet. They will need to become in sync with what institutions are looking for before they will buy. Even though we have seen a massive run in cryptos over the past year, that is nothing compared to what we will see once institutions as a whole start buying. When Cathie Wood talks about a $500,000 price target for Bitcoin, well, this is going to be the key for that to happen. And guys, if you could take a moment to just slap that like button real gently, please, that would be truly really helpful with the YouTube algorithm. I've been having lots of trouble sleeping lately because I've been thinking, what if people are watching my videos and not hitting that like button? So in doing so, you're gonna help me sleep better. And with better sleep comes better videos. What Kevin ultimately believes is that Bitcoin will be able to be mined sustainably in the future. He also says that he will even pay extra to have Bitcoin that is mined sustainably. For example, he mentions that a vast amount of energy that is produced in West Texas from windmills goes to waste.
When you think about why Bitcoin mining could be good for the environment, it's basically the profit motive. In order to mine profitably, you want the lowest cost of energy you can get. And in many geographies in the world, that's sustainable solar and wind. Certainly West Texas, that's the case. And you see a lot of interest in going there to tap into that unused resource, because so much of that West Texas wind isn't being used by anybody. It's not even putting back into the grid. So why not monetize it in the form of Bitcoin, which is a good use of that unused power? The same in northern Alberta, where you can get already flared off gas that's being flared off now and turn that into Bitcoin. These are all sustainable in the sense that they're creating value.
If we could take advantage of the money that Bitcoin mining can bring in and use that as a catalyst to boost infrastructure, that would be an extremely good thing. When questioned about why he holds Bitcoin when it's currently bad for the environment, he brings up how bad it is to mine gold, silver, and other minerals as well. And this is a very good point, and one that most people just choose to conveniently ignore. I think the key point about Bitcoin is at least it has the opportunity to be extremely sustainable. One of his business ventures is creating a way to mine sustainably and have those coins clearly identifiable in a green wrapper. In this chart that you see on screen right now, you can see the impact of Bitcoin mining and that China is the clear leader in mining. The bad thing about that is that China uses lots of coal, which means mining could be coming at a pretty severe environmental cost. In the US, mining is 0.23% of overall energy consumption. In comparison, video games make up about 0.25% of all energy consumption. With these numbers, you can see why Kevin believes obtaining sustainable mining is an absolute must. Until Bitcoin is overall mined sustainably, Kevin has said that he will only hold Bitcoin that is mined in his facilities or that have the green wrapper. By the way, if you're looking to join an awesome stock and crypto community, be sure to check out our Smart Money Patreon. You're going to get the alerts that you need to gain an edge in the market. Early stage exponential ROI projects like these will be called out so you can get in before everyone else. So if you're interested in that, the link to sign up for the private Discord and Patreon is in the description, so be sure to check that out. A question you commonly hear is, what do the big banks and the big fund managers think about Bitcoin? Are these heavy hitters concerned that Bitcoin is going to compete with governments? Well, Kevin doesn't believe that is the case. He mentions that he holds Bitcoin and considers it in the same class as any other asset that he owns, and believes it to be a very coveted one at that. So how well will Bitcoin do over time? Kevin believes that Bitcoin will outperform the indices over the next 10 years. So how well will Bitcoin perform over time? Well, Kevin believes that Bitcoin will outperform the indices over the next 10 years. And that is a pretty significant statement if you really think about it. He holds Bitcoin long term and will hold onto it for the foreseeable future. He also believes that crypto is going in the direction of decentralized finance, or DeFi.
Opportunity to deploy cash. I mean, you can't make any interest anymore with fiat. This is a way to do it. And yes, there's volatility, but you said it right at the beginning. This is where the puck is going. This is where the capital is going to invest in. DeFi is an immense opportunity, and I certainly want to have a horse in that race.
What he is currently doing is working to receive yield for the Bitcoin that he does hold. He found it to be really complicated, however, which has led him to invest in a private company named DeFi Ventures that lets him generate yields on his cryptocurrency. If you want to research doing this yourself, you should research yield farming, or comment below if you would like me to cover yield farming in a future video, as this is something that I've been doing for years. His last comments in the interview are about Ethereum. Now, Kevin has said before that Ethereum is silver while Bitcoin is gold. He does own Ethereum, but he does not believe that it will replace Bitcoin as a coveted asset by institutions. The key here is that the big potential in Bitcoin going forward is when the institutions start buying. O'Leary keeps in touch with many big businesses and institutions, and he's extremely adamant that they are interested in Bitcoin and not Ethereum. Now, that does not mean Ethereum won't do well. He just believes that the value of Bitcoin is exponentially higher due to the potential investment from institutions. So what do you guys think about Kevin's thoughts on crypto? And what are your thoughts on sustainable mining and Bitcoin's performance over the next couple of years? Tell us your price targets for 2025 in the comments below. And most of all, thanks for watching, invest smart, and Shia, do your thing.
Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it!